So let me tell you about the story of how me and my friends booked our Airbnb trip for the first time. Or more specifically, how I tried to book it and then I just let my friend do it. Prior to booking this trip, my friend Renea really wanted to go to this Airbnb to spice up her work routine. Her and my other friend Eliza has already found a place. Mind you, we have never booked an Airbnb trip before. I was the only one not really doing anything. They were both still at work, and I was assigned the task to book this Airbnb trip. So I made an account first, and then nagbigay na sila nung iambag nila dito sa Airbnb trip, and ako na lang yung magbubook para sa amin. So I inputted all the details into booking this Airbnb trip. Turns out I needed to verify my account first. I hadn't verified my account yet. I lost my wallet that contained all my valid IDs, and my passport expired, so I haven't gotten the chance to renew it. I was just panicking. Airbnb trip might get canceled by the fact that my stupid ass doesn't have a valid ID to verify his Airbnb account. In the end, I managed to get like a refund, and Eliza just booked the Airbnb trip for us. This was the most spontaneous thing we could ever do. I assumed that my friend Eliza didn't have work the night of this Airbnb trip, and it turns out she does. My friend Renea, who suggested this Airbnb trip in the first place, she has work until 3 p.m., so she was just gonna catch up to us. Luckily, Eliza booked the trip, so we were the ones to be able to arrive at that place first. Let me tell you that it was a hot day. Like, it was already afternoon. Our booking time was around 3 p.m. We definitely could have arrived earlier. I wanted to go straight to the Airbnb place, but I had a fear that my friend Eliza would be late, so I decided to just book a ride to her place and then we'll just commute from her house to the place. She's in the same city as the Airbnb place that we booked in. So we had to commute all the way there. It was fucking hot. Thankfully, we arrived and I was like already impressed with the place because it had this cool ass looking lobby. It's not like it's a hotel. It's definitely a place where it's a residence. I don't know what to call this place. Like, people live in it. We get to the place, we surrender our valid IDs, and thankfully they accepted my school ID as a valid ID. Me and Eliza get to the place first, and I swear people might have been giving us looks because it was just me and her, and people might assume that we're just a couple about to just bonk each other. So we get to go inside this room, and it's pretty cozy. There was just no light in the living room area. There's a dining table as soon as you enter the door, and then there's just this dark corner where the couch is supposed to be. There's no TV. I guess we don't really need a TV. We were just here to talk about our feelings. The Airbnb listing had such a long list of everything that was there, and I was like, okay, they have a rice cooker. I want to bring rice, and maybe we could just save up on some money and get a full meal while staying in this place. We'll get to the rice cooker in a second. So we settled in our items first, and we waited for Renea to arrive. She took her sweet time to get here because traffic in Pasig City is the best. So when Renea finally arrived at the ground floor, we went down to get her, and then while we were on our way to get to her, some people that also just arrived approached Eliza and asked about where this specific tower is, and luckily we were also staying in the same tower.
Nagtanong sa akin, may pwede ba magtanong? Nasaan po yung lobby? Sabi ko, anong tower po? Kasi kung hindi Celeste yun, hindi ko na masasagot.
That's true. So we went to find this convenience store because we didn't want to walk all the way far outside just to go to the nearest 7-Eleven. Working.
Hanapin po namin yung convenience store.
Convenience store. Luckily, I checked the pictures in the Airbnb listing, and there was a convenience store just below the basement, below the ground floor. It was in B1, and we circled around the place and then found out that it was just in the same floor or the same building that was in front of us. So after buying water, because there was no water to drink at the place we were staying at, we all have settled in. We toured Renea around the place.
Come on! Hey, I can't open it. Yeah. Okay, go. What the fuck? Oh.
Girl, you have to turn it twice.
Oh! Cute here. I wanna live here. I hate it. Where's the bathroom now? What? What? Ako na to. You know, I'm so scared though. Like, Airbnb is hidden legit cameras?
I tried looking for one.
Wala naman.
There's no Airbnbs. I mean, there's no CCTVs.
Or...
Oo nga.
Wait,
Sorry, we already messed up the
oh
bed.
my god! Bruh.
Bruh.
Oh. Damn.
This is where we recorded.
Wait. Nilala ko Ganda ng pool. Ay,
Yeah, it's really big
it's
actually.
so bad, we
Grabe,
can't.
swim. Sabi ng owner, you can only swim from Monday to
Wednesdays and Thursdays they clean it, and Fridays and weekends are for the guests that live here only.
discrimination.
That's just my
So,
because it's
kinangkin mo na talaga to.
yeah. You got this is the king size. You guys got the queen size.
Ito yung free towels.
Yeah,
Why is it in the bed?
Nilagay ko lang sa...
because that's how they. That's where they usually put the towels.
Okay.
Stop.
That's where they put the towels talaga.
That's where they put the towels talaga. I mean, cozy enough for like
What? What?
for hanging out. And Eliza decided to sleep because she hasn't gotten any sleep yet. So now it was just me and Renea in this Airbnb place, fully grown adults that have no idea about what they're gonna do next. So we decided, okay, we should start with cooking the food, the rice, because it was about to reach sunset and we wanted to, prepare the food early. So I brought out the rice that I packed and then I put it in the rice cooker. And then as soon as I plugged it in, I found out this thing is broken. The switch wasn't going down to cook and it was just permanently staying in warm. So I was like, okay, damn, we're fucked. I have no idea how else we're gonna cook this rice, but luckily there was an inductive stove, a tiny little inductive stove next to this rice cooker. So me and Renee decided to just cook it there, but we had no idea how to work an inductive stove. So I turned it on and it felt like it wasn't really heating up or anything. So my dumbass decided to just set it to high and then go back to what we were doing, watching a YouTube video on the couch. So while me and Renee were just chilling on the couch, talking about stuff, I literally just glanced over at the rice cooker and saw smoke coming out. Me and Renee were panicking as if we were Sims, panicking over fire and stuff. So after immediately turning off this inductive stove, we opened to see that the rice was like instantly cooked, but with a little bit of taste test, it was still a bit uncooked. So lesson learned, we turned on I don't know what it's called, the smoke, the thing that sucks the smoke, and we just decided to like set the heat to low and just cook the rice traditionally as we go. And now me and Renee decided we should just order the food, the chicken, a bucket of chicken. And after booking this food thing in Grab Food, about an hour has passed and they canceled on us. So after finally switching to different apps, we finally managed to get food. Renee also wanted to watch a really scary movie, but I was just not scary movie, something thrilling, but I was just in a panic that I needed something relaxing to watch. And surprisingly, that Harry style fanfic movie was actually effective enough to calm us down. So after picking up the food, Eliza finally woke up and we finally got to eat after the stressful shenanigans that happened through the beginning of this Airbnb day. After eating, we just recorded our podcast that we wanted to do, a really chilling podcast, and then we read Reddit stories about Am I the Asshole but Pinoy version. After this podcast, me and Renee decided to visit the roof deck just because we wanted to see what was up there. And then I just had enough of the day. It was way past my sleeping time. I get sleepy past 12 a.m. now. I got to sleep for like 4 hours until I got to wake up like 7 a.m. the next day. We just decided to chill and then eat the rest of the leftover chicken that we had and then listen to some Chapel Roan. I don't know how to say her name. Chapel Roan. We listened to some Chapel Roan. It's the first day of Pride Month.
Hope everybody's having a great Pride Month. Shout out to the gays.
And that's pretty much everything that happened in the Airbnb. I don't know why I decided to make a video about this. The next day, I still had to like go to school. You can imagine the panic I had trying to catch up with submitting our documents for our OJT at school. Thank you for watching the very scuffed video that I made.
I use St. Francis Square.
I look like a gremlin. Ito yung nasa pinuntahan namin. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's still recording.
She's gonna get clout. We're going to be seen in her videos. We're gonna get clout slightly.
Slightly. But
And then we'll start a podcast.
we'll gain some traction.
Yeah, exactly. And it's an empire from there.
Diba
You
yung
know you
Linnea?
make it when there's like edits made of you.
Yeah, yun
so
yung inaabangan ko.
we have to make her that famous.
I don't think I can handle that.
Okay, well,
I don't think I
you
can.
have to. We gotta get rich.
I'm
You
not
have
gonna
to.
think of someone else.
No, who else? Do you wanna get famous?
Like, I'd have moments where I'd be editing a video and I get worried, whoa, wait, what if this blows
Sometimes
up?
I film a video, I edit the video, and I get pissed off with myself, so I just scratch everything.
Oh, okay.
So,
Self-sabotage.
yeah. And sometimes I like talk. I'm like, what is she saying?